Recently, Graham Wardle posted his long-awaited podcast with Amber Marshall, and it was amazing to see both of them together once again. I was planning to talk about this podcast for a while, but I got distracted by the new season of Heartland. So today is the day, and we'll talk about the podcast and Amber Marshall. The first thing I want to say about the podcast is that I really like their chemistry on screen. While watching their video, I felt the friendly connection between them. Both of them were super chill, and they looked really happy and calm while talking to each other. But I also felt like Graham Wardle was really focused on asking questions and making a successful podcast instead of just having fun with his friend. Did you feel the same thing too? Do you think he only cares about his podcast and nothing more? Let me know in the comments below. Wardle mostly asked her about nature and Heartland since the show became a huge part of her life. Thanks to this podcast, we get to learn more about Amber Marshall and understand how and why she loves Heartland so much. In the podcast, Wardle asks her about the feeling she gets while watching Heartland as Amber Marshall. Being in the show and watching it afterwards are two completely different things, and she says that she may get surprised to watch how certain scenes turn out at the end. She also explains how watching the show is a heartwarming experience for her after all these years. She admits mostly loving the scenes where we can see the horses because, well, they're not actors, and the scenes involving animals happen organically, which makes the show even more real. I also learned that Amber Marshall had no idea this show would be this long. In fact, she thought the show was going to go only for a couple of years. Joke's on you, Amber. Here we are watching the 17th season of this beautiful family show. After taking part in this project, she loved it so much that she decided to move to Alberta and started a new chapter of her life. But I believe this was her fate, actually. Because in the podcast, she mentions how she had stuffed animals instead of dolls when she was a little child. She used to use her mom's plants to create her own jungle and play with her stuffed animals. And now she has lots of animals that she can spend quality time with and take care of. She also tells a story from her childhood when she took care of a squirrel in need, when all her friends were disgusted by its condition. So I believe she was always into taking care of animals. What a life she has. She knew what she wanted from life when she was a little girl, and now she's living it. I find it really inspirational, and I'm happy that she got to live that life she wanted even when she was just a little kid. Maybe we all should be more aware of what we are actually passionate about and try to follow our instincts and dreams. Graham Wardle summarizes Amber Marshall's life by saying that she is taking a look at nature for lessons, and nature reflects back to her to show her how to live her life. I believe he's completely right about this. It's like nature became her guide in life, and she definitely listens to her heart and Mother Nature to get some advice about what to do in her life. That's why I believe she's still in Heartland after all these years. Heartland is a safe space for her. It's a place where she can fully be herself and enjoy every moment it offers. Now let me know what you think about the podcast. What do you think about Amber Marshall and her life? Do you think Graham Wardle was too focused on his podcast? Let's discuss in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe for more Heartland videos. Thanks for watching. See you soon.